Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Commanding Officer, Officer Candidate School, Colonel Lee M. Rush, welcome to the Officer Candidate School Graduation Parade for Companies A, D, and L. Please rise for the invocation given by Command Chaplain, Lieutenant Brandy Bennett, Chaplain Corps, United States Navy.
Let us pray. Almighty and ever-loving, and in spirit from around the globe, the stillness here at Brownfield reminds us that we are in unprecedented times, that the world, our nation, and our Corps are fighting a different kind of enemy. We pray for our military and civilian leaders and ask that you would guide them as they direct efforts to prevail in this pandemic. Despite the circumstances, we are grateful for all that you teach us each and every day. We are especially thankful for all that you have taught these men and women in their time of training here at Officer Candidate School, for the testing of their abilities, the camaraderie, the maturing process, and transformation they have undergone in such a short time. Today we recognize their hard work and the realization of their dreams. So we give you thanks that you gave them the strength to endure thus far. We give you thanks for their courage to follow their vision, to see it to fruition. Today is also a stepping stone to the next stage of the fulfillment of their vision. Give them the strength to persevere, to continue down the path that you have laid before them. I pray that they will understand the significance, the weights of responsibility that they have committed themselves to. May they bear it well. May they honor you, their nation, the Marine Corps, their families, and themselves. Please keep your hand of protection upon them. May your angels camp round about them in times of peril. May they lead with humble authority, being ever of your work in their lives. And we ask these things in your name.
L. Drill instructors, physically fit, basically trained Marines who are thoroughly indoctrinated in love of Corps and country. They demand their recruits and demonstrate by their own example the highest standards of personal conduct, morality, and professional skills. Drill instructors must use their unique talents, skills, and experience to identify and evaluate leadership potential in their officer candidates, while not creating basic Marines. The discipline and understanding of the Marine Corps instilled in the candidates is critical to the future of the Corps. Equally important is the awesome responsibility they assume by representing the Staff Non-Commissioned Officer Corps to a new generation of Marine leaders. The officers beside them are the platoon commanders, who are leaders chosen from every element of the Marine Corps, chosen because of their moral, mental, physical, and leadership qualities. These officers represent our school's motto, Ductus Exemplo, which is Latin for lead by example. Through the inspiring leadership and mentorship of their training company staff, the candidates have successfully completed a challenging program of instruction over the past several weeks. They have hiked more than 30 miles, ran 46 miles, executed 1,000 push-ups, received 70 hours of classroom instruction, and conducted 19 hours of close order drill. The men and women standing in front of you are the drill instructors and platoon commanders who pushed these candidates past the limitations to help them accomplish their goal of becoming a United States Marine. Ladies and gentlemen, the drill instructors and platoon commanders of companies A, D, and L. Each cycle, from among a group of highly professional staff non-commissioned officers, one drill instructor distinguishes themselves from their peers. This drill instructor is the one who, in the opinion of their seniors and peers, best demonstrates the balance between taskmaster and mentor. The hospital corpsman is also a vital part of the staff here at Officer Candidate School, providing quality care for both the staff and the candidates. The first relationship between the hospital corps and the United States Marines was established in 1898, when hospital corpsmen were assigned to the Marine Corps Expeditionary Battalion, which landed at Guantanamo Bay during the Spanish-American War. The Navy Hospital Corps is the only all-enlisted corps in the United States military and is one of the oldest ratings in the Navy. It is also the most decorated. 22 Medals of Honor have been awarded to corpsmen. Corpsmen have become an integral part of the Marine Corps. They go everywhere the Marines go, supporting every mission. From amongst a skilled group of corpsmen, one distinguishes themselves from their peers. Additionally, each cycle from amongst a group of highly professional academic, physical training, and tactics instructors, one is identified as the instructor who has distinguished themselves from their peers. Furthermore, every cycle, a Marine is selected as an Eagle Award recipient who has selflessly and substantially contributed to the support and training of the officer candidates. These Marines and sailors are the ones who, in the opinion of their seniors and peers, as well as the candidates, best demonstrate the passing of knowledge between instructor and student. Ladies and gentlemen, the commanding officer of Officer Candidate School, Colonel Rush, and the Sergeant Major of Officer Candidate School, Sergeant Major.
And ready to.
Gunnery Sergeant Kim of Alpha Company will receive the Marine Corps Association Outstanding Drill Instructor of the Cycle Award. Gunnery Sergeant Berryhill of Company D will receive the Marine Corps Association Outstanding Drill Instructor of the Cycle Award. Gunnery Sergeant Mabe of Company L will receive the Marine Corps Association Outstanding Drill Instructor of the Cycle Award. Receive the Marine Corps Association Outstanding Foreman of the Cycle Award. HM2 Harrell of Company D will receive Marine Corps Association Outstanding Foreman of the Cycle Award. HN Kafta of Company L will receive the Marine Corps Association Outstanding Foreman of the Cycle Award. Captain Atkinson of the Academic Section will receive the Marine Corps Association Academic. Corporal Caballero of the Physical Training Section will receive the Physical Training Instructor of the Cycle Award. Instructor of the Cycle Award. Sergeant Alberto of the Logistics Section will receive the Eagle Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for these Marines and sailors.
Post and salute. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Ready to. Face. Haul and march.
Participating in today's parade are the Quantico Marine Corps Band and the TBS Artillery Instructor Battery. The candidate taking her position on the parade deck is the commander of troops for today's.
Step! Bullet!
The adjutant for today's parade is candidate Christopoulos of Delta Company, 2nd Platoon.
Now, attention!
Forward! Copy! Attention!
Attention! Attention!
Copy! Attention!
Reason! Off!
Officer Center March, all unit commanders and guide officers marched to front and center of the formation. Historically, it was at this point that the officer would issue orders and instructions to unit commanders. Following this, the unit commanders would face about, return to their units, and pass information on to their Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, the reviewing officer for today's parade is the 38th Commandant of the Marine Corps, General David H. Berger. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for honors to the Commandant of the Marine Corps, General David H. Berger. Thank you. Please be seated. approach and reviewing stand are to be honored for their accomplishment while undergoing training and evaluation here at Officer Candidate School over the past several weeks.
Aye, aye, sir. Stop. Present. March.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Stop. Order. March. Order. Stop. All right. Rest.
Ready.
Stop. All right. Rest.
The reviewing officer will now be accompanied by Colonel Rush and Sergeant Major Belinsky, the commanding officer and Sergeant Major of Officer Candidate School.
Steady.
Bill Yeckel Honor Graduate Award is presented to the candidate with the highest overall average. The Officer Candidates Class 234 recipient is candidate Saviolo from Alpha Company, 2nd Platoon. He attained an overall average of 95.78%. Marine Corps Association Honor Graduate Award is presented to the candidate with the highest overall average of Platoon Leaders Course Seniors. The class recipient is 10%.
Congratulations.
The NROTC recipient is candidate Altamari from Lima Company, 2nd Platoon. He attained an overall average of 95.89%.
Great job. Congratulations. Great job, all time.
Colonel I. Robert Crimler Leadership Award. This awardee will receive engraved Mameluke sword, courtesy of the Marine Corps University Foundation. This is presented to the graduate with the highest leadership average. The Officer Candidate Class 234 recipient is candidate Fisher from Delta Company, 1st Platoon. He attained an overall leadership average of 95.86%.
Great job.
Marine Corps Association Leadership Certificate is presented to the candidate with the highest leadership average. The Platoon Leaders Class Seniors recipient is candidate Altamari from Lima Company, Platoon. He attained an overall leadership average of 97.85%. Victor E. Courtesy of the Marine Corps Association. This is presented to the prior enlisted Officer Candidates Class graduate with dependents who achieved the highest leadership average. The Officer Candidates Class 234 recipient is candidate Walker from Alpha Company, 3rd Platoon. He attained an overall leadership average of 94.31%.
Great job. Good job, Walker. Great. Congratulations. Thank you, Joe.
Marine Federal Credit Union Award is presented to the candidate with the highest total academic average in each class. This Officer Candidate Class 234 recipient is candidate Galapagos from Alpha Company, 2nd Platoon. He had an average of 98.51.
Good job. Congratulations.
The PLC-Seniors recipient is candidate Smith from Lima Company, 4th Platoon. He attained an overall average of 99.56%.
Good job. Congratulations to you.
United States Marine Corps Commandant's Trophy for PLC. This award is presented to the candidate with the overall highest average to recognize members of the platoon leaders class who have distinguished themselves at summer training. The candidate's university will receive the trial entry. A representative from the Commandant presents it to that university in the fall. The PLC combined recipient, candidate Saviolo from Alpha Company, 2nd Platoon. He attained an overall average of 95.78%.
Well done.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Great job.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The PLC-Seniors recipient is candidate Hellman, Lima Company, 1st Platoon. She attained an overall average of 96.56%.
Great job.
Thank you, gentlemen.
2nd Platoon. He attained an overall average of 5.89%. Marine Corps Association Gung Ho Award. This award is presented to the candidate who is voted most gung ho by their peers in the company. The Company A recipient is candidate Saviolo from 2nd Platoon.
Go figure, right. Keep it up.
Gentlemen.
The Company L recipient is candidate Perel from 3rd Platoon.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Platoon that attains the highest for physical training. The Officer Cadets Class 234 recipient is Alpha Company, 2nd Platoon.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The PLC-Seniors recipient is Lee Company, 2nd Platoon.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Officer Candidate School Physical Fitness Award. The Officer Candidate School Physical Fitness Award is presented to the candidates who have achieved the highest physical training average. The Officer Candidate Class 234 recipients are candidate Tingley from Alpha Company, 1st Platoon. Fitness average.
You got that.
I see.
All right, don't tell anybody.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good job.
And candidate Betts from Alpha Company, 3rd Platoon. He attained a physical fitness average of 100%.
Good job. Good job. Great job.
The Platoon Leaders Class Seniors recipients are candidate 1st Platoon. And candidate Smith from Lima Company, 4th Platoon. He attained a physical fitness average of 99. Additional platoon achievements are the Time Close Order Drill Award. These were awarded to Alpha Company, 1st Platoon, Delta Company, 2nd Platoon, and Lima Company, 4th Platoon. Ladies, please join me in a round of applause for our award recipients.
Post and salute. Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Ready, two, and peace. Forward, march.
About face.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commanding officer of Officer Candidate School, Colonel Rush.
Good morning, everyone.
Order, sir.
How we doing? Okay? We all right? Commandant, welcome back to Brownfield, the home of Officer Candidate School, where we make Marine officers. General Morris, thanks for joining us today. Folks, I got a whole lot of people I need to thank this morning, so I'm going to ask you to bear with me, all right? First and foremost, let me start right out here to the Quantico Marine Corps Band. Thanks for joining us. As always, the added touch of class that you bring to every ceremony. To the King of Battle, coming to us from the basic school, thank you for joining us as well. Chaplain, where are you hiding, Chaplain? Your words for these ceremonies are so fitting during this time. I appreciate that. I will confess to you, I said some prayers. I asked for rain. I wanted rain today because it would only be fitting for everything that we have all been through this summer. And a little bit more of strife or conflict or friction would have been perfect. But you won out, so you must have more wasser than I do. All right. Folks, I'm extremely proud of the staff that's standing here in front of me. All right. And I want to go right down the line. Major Meade, First Sergeant Araby, Major Highland, First Sergeant Smith, Major Brock, First Sergeant Freeman, and all your team that's standing here behind me, or in front of me. You heard me say earlier, the candidates are going to come to Brownfield to train. And the key to our success this summer was going to be you. I can't tell you, it's hard to put into words my respect and admiration for the job that you have done here. When I say I know that the fog of war and the friction of COVID, and then the added changes that Colonel Rush has levied upon us during the condensed POI, trust me, I know that this has been no small task. You have once again risen to the top, shown us who we are and what we can do. And as our Commandant talked to us here this morning, this is what Marines do. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you have accomplished this summer. Any accolades that come our way rest solely on your shoulders. Thank you. And I mean that from my heart. Thank you. To the families who I hope are watching out there in the virtual world, you have played such a key role in what is out here on the parade deck today. Thank you for your support of these candidates, your encouragement. Thank you for instilling in them their core values and that desire to serve others. To attempt to do something that so few are even willing to try. And yet here they are today. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Please continue to love and support them, and I know you will. Please excuse me while I turn my back to talk to the candidates one last time. Good morning, candidates. Good morning! You look amazing out there. I know I'm getting older, and as you get a little bit older, you get a little more sentimental. And I'm sitting here in the stands, and I feel obligated to lean over and whisper in the Commandant's ear, we're in good shape, sir. We look good. The Corps is going to be well served going forward. Many weeks ago, you came across the tracks. The first time we had a chance to sit down and talk, I told you what we were looking for. I told you that I was looking for men and women of exemplary character. Someone we could place special trust and confidence in. Someone who is physically and mentally tough. That could thrive in this ever-changing, chaotic environment. Especially this one. Especially this summer. Walking around with masks on our face. Talking about words like restriction of movement and social distancing. Truly unprecedented times. I told you we were looking for war fighters. Someone who could get knocked down and get back on their feet and bring others along with them. We're looking for people who can decide, communicate, and act. Someone with a bias for action, who can make sound and timely decisions. You have demonstrated that. And of course, leadership. Someone who can inspire and instill confidence in others. That is something that I've been truly amazed to sit back and observe throughout this summer. Everyone behind me right now is extremely proud of your many accomplishments. It's just the beginning of the list of accomplishments that we know you all are going to begin to achieve going forward. We're proud of you. We wish you all the very best as you move forward. Lead them right. Get it done. Proud to be associated with you. Semper Fidelis. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor if you will please join me in a warm welcome for our 38th Commandant of the Marine Corps.
Let me start first by thanking Colonel Rush and General Morris and your Sergeant Major for allowing me to be part of this ceremony this morning. I don't know a better way to spend a Saturday morning. It's a good day to be a Marine. And Colonel Rush welcomed the families. I would say the same. I'll mention a little bit more about the families in just a moment, but it's for those who are watching this morning, I'm glad that you're watching. This has, as you point out, sir, has not been a ordinary summer. This is not an ordinary graduation ceremony, because there would normally be thousands of families here. You had to change academics. You had to change the physical part, the physical training part of this course, the leadership aspect, although without changing the standard. We have one standard in the Marine Corps that does not change. Some people will look back over this summer and probably recall how different it was, how we had to make changes. But your Marine Corps, my Marine Corps, has 245 years of learning how to adapt and overcome. It's what we do. This morning, today, this is a historic day in the Marine Corps, in the world. This is August the 15th. This is the day that the Japanese emperor in 1945 signaled the end of that war. Today is historic. All those Marines in the Pacific who fought across all those islands, they had to adapt and overcome. Last night, I listened as Colonel Schott, who some here may know. He turned 100 years old earlier this week, Colonel Schott did. Colonel Schott was a platoon commander on Peleliu with 1st Battalion, 5th Marines. He landed with 44 Marines in his platoon. And the story that he tells, which you should remember, is that on the deck of the landing ship, before they got in their landing craft, he talked to his 44 Marines in his platoon of Alpha 15, and he told them one thing. If the BAR man goes down, the Browning automatic rifleman, if he goes down, grab his weapon. That battle at Peleliu was a tough one. When the battle was over, he had 11 men left out of 44, and all of his BARs. That story is important this morning. Here's why. Because 2nd Lieutenant Schott won. The Marine Corps won the Battle of Peleliu because of the way that we train, because of the leaders that we select. You are going to be one of them. You may be in the same spot that 2nd Lieutenant Schott was, with 44 Marines. And every Marine, every one of those 44 knew to pick up the BAR. They won because they had all of their automatic weapons. Only 11 left, but all of their automatic weapons. And that's what it takes to win. You are here to lead the world's finest. This officer candidate school is the hardest test there is. Soon you'll have that privilege. You will lead Marines. This is a historic day. 44. 11 survived. Second lieutenant shot. And you will be in that small group. I owe a debt of gratitude to the instructors as well, and I echo what your CO said. That's how we get second lieutenant shots, is the instructor cadre that produces them. And the last comment I have is for the families. You have entrusted us to bring in your sons and daughters and create Marines, create leaders out of them, better men and women. And we will do that. And I am grateful for you trusting us, because it is faith that you're basing that decision on. These are volunteers. I'm thanking you for that. We owe you a better son, a better daughter back, and you will get that. They may, you may be surprised when you get them home and they sit down for dinner and they're done in about a minute, 20 seconds, and then they ask to be excused. It's probably a little bit different than normal. That's just the beginning. Congratulations, candidates. You're about to have the greatest privilege that I know, which is to lead Marines. The trust and confidence that your CO just mentioned. I am very proud to stand just among you, to wear the same uniform as you. Congratulations. Semper Fidelis.
Stop. Attention. Battalion. Attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of Anchors Away and the singing of the Marines hymn.
dismiss the company.
Aye, sir. Now, dismiss. Company commander! Dismiss your company! Aye! Company! Dismiss!
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's